In this video, I'm going to show you my YCW coilovers that are going to be going into my E46. So these are made by YCW. You don't hear much information about these coilovers, but the reason I chose them over, let's say, BC Racing, Fortunato, or any other coilover you can think of, is because they offer me, they allow you to rebuild your own damper. So if I wanted to buy individual components like new shims to valve the damper on my own, they sell me the shims. They'll sell me a new if I wanted to go a new a new, what is it called, that piston? Yeah, the double digressive piston. They'll sell it to me individually. So they'll sell me every component to rebuild my damper individually. If I damage the rod, they'll sell me the rod by itself. So that's the reason I went with YCW coilover, and they really encourage you to use that. Okay, as I was saying, that the YCW allows you to buy individual components to rebuild your own damper. So that's why I went with them. And another reason I went with them was because they sell you the dampers without you buying the entire kit. If you already have springs, let's say you have a bunch of springs laying around and you just want the dampers, they'll sell you just the dampers themselves. So that's another reason why I went with them. They are 32-way adjustable, rebound only. It uses a double digressive piston. It's 44 millimeters. The piston, the shaft is the usual as any other coilovers, 20 millimeters. It comes with the camber plate, and it comes with this top mount here. And the only issue you'll have is if you have 60 millimeter springs. This is only accepts a 65 millimeter. So if you have a 60 millimeter spring, you won't be able to use this. So you have to source another spring perch on top, which I did, which I got this one, which accepts a 60 millimeter spring. And this here, I got these to use with my, if you don't want to use the camber plate, you want to use your own OEM mounts, you need something like this. And these are the springs that I'm going to be using. So it's IBOG 314 pounds in the front, and IBOG 672 springs in the rear. At the moment, I have 400 in the front and 850 in the back. And this kit I already used it. So it was in the car for about less than a year, maybe like 5,000 miles. And then I switched them out to give a comparison between my budget coilovers versus a more expensive monotube damper. And this is for the E46. I am switching to a E36 lower mount now. The thing, the bump stops, I wasn't a big fan of the bump stops. So these are the ones that come originally on the car. They're 19 millimeters. So I switched them up to 26 millimeters. So an inch, and the rear I went to 30 millimeters. So they're taller versus a 19 millimeter. And also, I don't know the rate of these bump stops, but I do know the rate of these. It goes from, once you compress this half an inch, it's about 200 pounds, and the higher it compresses, it specs all the way up to 800. So nice and progressive. Same with the rear. There's not much else I can say about these dampers. Just go check out their website. They're very good at explaining how to rebuild a damper. They're helpful at helping you choose spring rates. Another thing that they'll sell these dampers and as a dry kit, meaning they're not built, so you have to build them yourself. You can't have somebody build them. I had somebody build them for me. I wasn't gonna do that, but if they do mess up, I will rebuild them myself. So next video, we're going to install these on my E46. I already have the E36 lower knuckle as well, so we're going to be doing that at the same time. And then this here, the hardware, it's really expensive from BMW, so I just went to my local hardware store and I got this from Harbor Freight. It is a 10.9 grade. You need that or higher. Anything lower and you might get it and it might snap. And I will install these, but I am waiting for in the rear. So like I said, these are 65mm springs, and right now I have 60mm. So there's a chance that I'll use this as an example. Like my bottom, I don't want this to happen, so I ordered some new 60mm to 65mm that'll space it out. That way this, it's nice and tight. So I will be waiting on that. So I will install this. I will take my time installing this. So right now I will install the rears because it's easy, and I'll do a video on that. Alright, so that's all. If you have any questions, just check them out. It's YCW Coilovers. You don't see much because they're terrible at advertising. Alright, until next time.